Joining me now with more, Charles Krauthammer, Syndicated columnist and Fox News contributor. Charles, okay, so you have Trump sitting in front of you. What's the core message you want to tell him about how to behave tomorrow night?
Well, between now and tomorrow night, decaf only. Don't talk about your hands. And in the end, think of yourself in the press conference with the president of Mexico. Your job in this debate is to make people look at you and think you're a plausible president. They're not going to care about any details, and they won't appreciate snarkiness or disrespect. It was sort of a fun thing in a circus of 15 candidates. It's not the same in a one-on-one. So his goal is not to win on points, is not to win on substance. It's to show himself to be calm. And one obvious thing to do, I mean, all of this is obvious, is there anything else that we can say that's mildly original about the debate tomorrow? I doubt it, but it is to not shout, to keep your voice in sort of modulated in a way that you did when you were standing there with a head of state. You're with a Secretary of State. Show that you can stand there and be her equal. Well,
the good thing for Trump is, amazingly, the man does not drink alcohol or caffeine. He does not drink coffee. I don't know how he does it.
He's off on the right foot.
Okay, let's talk about her. So don't shout. I'm going to guess your advice to her is going to begin with that as well, given what we saw this week with the, why aren't I 50 points? Oh, they have it. This is always fun, so let's watch.
Now, having said all this, why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask? Well, the choice for working families has never been clearer. I need your help to get Donald Trump's record out to everybody. Nobody should be fooled.
I always know how it goes over with America by how it goes over here with the crew, and the guys out here are going like this. Go ahead, Charles.
It's like a Saturday Night Live parody. Look, I think what she needs to do is to jab, not to go for the haymaker, not to go for the one thing that's going to knock him out. He's very good at rope-a-dope, at slipping away. See, all the metaphors are boxing because this really is a spectacle of boxing. But I think if she keeps jabbing at him, she wants to find, and what she needs to do is the flurries. In other words, to attack him on many points calmly, but one after another. I'm sure that at some point he's going to succumb and want to strike back, and that's her opportunity. Look, these debates are never won or lost on points. If you listen on the radio, you never get a flavor of who won or who lost. It's only by watching. The debates in the end are dependent on moments. She needs the one moment where she hits him somewhere, where either he's defensive because he's being sort of portrayed as ignorant or being wild. All he has to do, remember, all those ads she ran, essentially saying he's Dr. Strangelove. He needs to do something very simple. Show himself as reasonably normal, which for most of us is rather doable. Can he do it for 90 minutes? We will find out.
I mean, do you believe, given all that the debate has the potential to be boring? That she's going to go out there and say, I'm not taking any risks. I'm 2 points. It's tight, but I'm 2 points ahead. And he's going to say, slow and steady wins the race. I'm surging by being presidential. This isn't the place for risks. Give a nice, pat, boring answer. 90 minutes. We're on.
Boring, he wins. He needs to be boring. She's running an entire campaign on saying this is the scariest guy, unfit, out of control, who knows what he'll do tomorrow. If he can be up there for 90 minutes and be dull, he wins the debate.
I'm excited to see them be dull. I don't care. I want to watch the whole thing. I want to see all the, you can see the, you know, the wheels turning, right? The little hamster running on the wheel as Lester asks the question, and then, Charles, it's great to see you.
My pleasure.